Today, we're stepping into some heavy territory because the headlines recently have been nothing short of alarming, demanding our serious reflection and engagement. We're going to talk about two deeply concerning situations unfolding in our country that speak volumes about the current state of tension and unrest. First, the reports of two people being shot in Portland, Oregon, amidst ongoing demonstrations. And then, the escalating protests in Minneapolis following an ICE shooting. Both stories, while distinct, paint a grim picture of communities grappling with violence, authority, and the fundamental right to protest. Let's start with Portland. We've seen reports, some quite harrowing, about two separate shootings occurring within the context of recent protests there. While investigations are underway and full details are still emerging, the very fact of these incidents of gunfire amidst public demonstration is deeply troubling. It forces us to confront a critical question. What does this escalating violence mean for the principles of peaceful assembly and civil discourse in our country? When ideological differences or political frustrations lead to people being shot, how do we ever bridge divides? I'm genuinely curious. What are your thoughts on what's fueling this dangerous escalation? And what steps do you think are necessary to de-escalate these situations on the ground? We want to hear from you. Now, shifting our focus to Minneapolis. The city has been ablaze with protests following an incident where an immigration and customs enforcement officer shot someone. This event has understandably ignited significant outrage, leading to calls for accountability and justice from community members. This isn't just about one isolated incident. It taps into broader, deeply felt grievances concerning federal agency actions, community trust, and the human impact of immigration policies. Protesters are making their voices heard, loudly and clearly. But it prompts us to ask, in your opinion, are these protests effectively bringing about the accountability and systemic change the community seeks? Or do they risk further entrenching divisions? What do you believe needs to happen for meaningful resolution in such high-stakes situations? When we look at Portland and Minneapolis side by side, we can't ignore the disturbing thread connecting them. Heightened tensions, perceived injustices, and communities reacting with intense fervor. Whether it's the right to protest safely or demanding accountability from government agencies, these events underscore deep fractures in our society. It compels us to ask a broader, more existential question. Where do we go from here as a nation? Are these isolated outbursts or symptoms of a much larger societal breakdown that requires fundamental changes? These are not easy questions, and there are no simple answers. But it is absolutely vital that we engage with them, that we listen to different perspectives, and that we continue to seek understanding and solutions. Your voices, your insights are crucial to this conversation. Thank you for tuning in to the LFM podcast and for engaging with these difficult but necessary topics. Please share your thoughts and perspectives in the comments, on social media, or wherever you engage with our content. Let's keep this dialogue going. I'm Janae Scott, and I'll be back next time with more crucial conversations.